Morning world, welcome to Wednesday 23rd of August and another day carting bales. Sometimes it's just the simplest things give you the most pleasure. It's no longer a chore. Okay, so my next minor issue, I mean, it's an issue some people, some years would be glad to have, is where am I going to put it all? There's 60 odd bales to come back from Teller Farm. I've got another 11 acres to make over there, which I'm probably going to store that over there. But I've got another 5-6 acres to cut down here, which is probably going to be wrapped. So I've got to make some space. And I think I'm going to have to put some of it against that wall. Before I do that, I need to level some of that stone. Don't need that.
On the ground, no shade in the creek bed, and I lay my fears down, they won't go nowhere. Love is an echo under the corn snow. Memories are dead road, they're lost in the wood. But I'm not alone, and I'm nobody's stranger. I have your ghost to carry me through the hot sky of summer, the long night of winter, the pale light of autumn, the sting of the spring.
Right, so I'm a bit unsure how many to stack against this wall because they are really heavy. And although we put the concrete panels on this barn on the outside of the steels to compensate for any pressure on this side, and we put the pressurized side, the smooth sides on the outside, which is counterintuitive to most people. Usually have the smooth side on the inside because that's the pressure from inside out. But because this was always intended to be kind of retaining wall type thing, if I add pressure down on here, it's also going to add pressure that way on there. They're 95mm panels, so what we used to call 4-inch, except they're not 4-inch, they're a bit less than 4-inch. So I don't want to be taking this lot down or the inside a bit later on and finding I've got a cracked panel, because that would be a ball ache. So those I spoke to said they'll take it. I hope they're right. I'm facing downhill. My ass end is off the floor. Need to get this down quick. Heavy. This is probably the heaviest bales I've ever had, ever. Stuff. Right, I kind of need to keep that clear, so we'll start there. 1, 2, might have to move a couple of those. Nothing's touching the timber yet. So according to that, that's taken me 26 minutes to get those last few off there. Partly because it's a bit of a fiddle faff. I have to go around the tractor, and yeah, it's all down to space and how I use it. But that's one load. I've got another 3 to come. So I should, if I tidy these guys up, I should have enough room to put all of these against here. And that'll just be another stack of grub outside. And then of course I've got to get the bales from down there, which could be another 30, 35 maybe. So yeah, so that's going to be another 90 bales of silage here on top of what the hay I've already made, and possibly another 50, 60 to the farm, maybe more. I mean, grass is coming on there. Right, bit of breakfast, back to the farm. Just stuck in there. You get it? Yeah, you got it. Right, that's just dropped the straps off to that trailer. Sorry, no radio mic, so if I sound a bit tinny, that's because I'm using the shotgun mic on the medium mod. So I'm just going to drop this down the field with the bales, so that if Adam comes back, he can just load up. I don't have to be here when he's here, I can just leave it to him. I bought myself, it's on the back here, I'll show you in a minute, a chunk of timber. Those of you that watch my Instagram or keep up my Instagram will have seen the photograph of that trailer sunk in the soil down at the field down here. It is a floodplain, and the ground was a lot softer than any of us thought. I put a concrete block underneath this trailer before I dropped it off to allow for a little bit of sinkage. The weight of the bales drove the concrete block and the foot of the trailer into the ground, so that the actual ring hitch of the trailer was also like an inch in the ground. We had to go and get a spade and dig it out last night. So yeah, the trailer didn't fall off, it was dropped off, but it sank. So this time I bought a lump of timber, so a bigger, wider footprint, so hopefully that won't be repeated. Hopefully. Anyway, there's 22 bales left to collect, 2 trips. I will leave it to Adam how he wants to load that up. He can do a 14 and then 8, or he can do 11, or he can put on here what he wants, but I got to do 2 trips anyway, so I might as well have 2, to my mind, I might as well have 2 loads of 11. Yeah, well, we'll see what he does. So yeah, we'll drop this off, come back up, pick up Reg's low loader trailer, that's got another 14 on there, take that home, unload that, and then hopefully Adam's going to give me a call later on to let me know that he's loaded this trailer, whereupon I'll come back over, swap over, and then I don't know if I'm going home after that. I might come over and do the swap, but I think Reg wants me on T7 cart in wheat later on, so we'll just see how the day pans out. Today I feel like I did last night. I feel like I haven't slept all night. So my missus said to me this morning, she goes, "You look awful." I said, "I don't feel that brilliant." She goes, "You look like you haven't gone to bed." I said, "Well, I have, and I've had about 6.5 hours sleep, so I'm okay, but I just don't feel like I've had it." I don't know. Is this an age thing? I mean, I never used to get like this, but you know, 58. Is this what happens when you get older? Is you don't recover? I'm not liking this. Not one bit. Right, we have got a horde of black birds out here. Look at them. Just stay off the bales, you swines. I don't know what it is about crows, rooks, jackdaws. There's a couple sat on bales over there. they've got to get on top of the bales and they've got to peck holes in them. It's almost like they think, oh look, giant rubbish bags. Let's have a look, see what's in there. But when they peck holes in the bags or in the wrap, lets air in, rots the bale. Yeah, they're not welcome. Okay, so I suppose bales are kind of all spread out. I'm just going to put the trailer right in the middle and see how we get on. Well, that was good timing. Adam's just called me to say, what time are you bringing the trailer over here? And I said, I'm actually there dropping it off right now. He goes, brilliant. He said, we'll be there in about an hour. He said, I'll shoot down and load yours up straight away. Then I'm free to go then. I think they're straw hauling as well today, so they're going to bring a couple of trailers over, load up a couple of theirs, load up this one. So now we'll drop this off on my log. Hopefully that won't sink in the ground, I hope. And then, yeah, we'll drop this off. I'm going to go and pick up Reg's trailer, shoot home slowly, unload that, cup of coffee, come back, drop Reg's trailer off, pick my trailer up, shoot home, unload this, and I shall only have however many bales I've got left out here. So, okay, that's my chair. You can't sit there because you can't reach the pedals. Make sure I drop this square on that log, because if I drop it on the edge and it rolls off, let's not do that. There's a T7315. So obviously they're carting corn, wheat, or they're moving it. That's tipped up to go into the hopper to go through the dryer and cleaner. So I'm assuming that's what they're doing. They're drying and cleaning what they got. So that'll be us later on, perhaps, maybe. Right now, that's our subject of interest. No, you're not going out that way. Just not have you launching out the back window, eh? Should we not do that? No, end. Biscuit! Ratted. Where are you? Biscuit? Oh, there you are. Where have you got mucky feet? Where have you been? Eh? Where have you been? Where have you been? Where have you been? Where have you been? Yeah. Come on then, we're going home. Urgh. Right, keep your feet off my seat. That's it. Now you stay off, that's my chair. One. Two. Three. So this trailer is obviously heavier than my Marshall, and I noticed the difference. It's also squeaky. Now I don't know if that's to do with the fact that it's got a damped drawbar, but Yeah, it was quite squeaky. Right, let's get them wind up. Some straps, fire up skid steer, get this off, get the coffee on. Where are you going to go? Nope. That'll do. One, two, three. Still can't get over how simple this little thing is. You know, it's something that anybody with a little bit of metalworking skills could knock up. All you've got to do is think about it. Well, they've settled a little bit already because there was a bit of daylight between bales and the Yorkshire boarding before. I knew there was going to be a bit of settlement, but if anything, I'd rather they went that way a little bit than this way a little bit. So they can't really fall anywhere that way. Tight, but I reckon I can still open that drain cover with him there. All right, so cup of coffee, go and see if the radio mic's charged up, back over to Itchington, another load back, and then off. Don't know if I'm going to take my trailer back over again after that, because if I'm carting I'm not going to be finished till late. I don't know, I want to drive the tractor home at midnight. I can take it back over tomorrow, can't I? Biscuit, come on, come on, anytime today. TH getting a bit of employment then. Right, I come flying back over again because Adam called me and said, "Are you on your way?" And I said, "Yeah, Charfield." Well, he goes, "I'll wait for you." So we're going to get everything loaded. He's going to load everything for us. So thank you, Adam. That was very kind of you. So, and if I'd known you were going to do that, I wouldn't have stopped and had a cup of coffee. So now I feel a little bit guilty, but right, it won't take long anyway. We'll get these on, get these home, and then I'll come back later on and pick up my trailer. So looking at that, it looks like he's got 11 on that one. So I'll have 11 on this one, so we'll be a bit lighter on the way home. Yeah, you'll see when we get there. Do you know what? I can travel as fast across this field, probably faster than I can on half of the roads on the way home. That says something about our roads, doesn't it? Got no seatbelt on, my ass is in the seat, I'm doing 35 kilometres an hour. I couldn't do that on Stick-Up Lane going out of here. Not without a seatbelt on, I'd be bashing my head on the roof. Apart from that bit there. Oh. The crow crap on top of that bale. Actually, I can see a bit of damage on there too. Right, turbo spun down now. Makes my steering look silly, that thing, doesn't it? I'll bet I couldn't do that again if I tried. I just launched that strap from the back over that bale. I mean, probably don't really need to tie that down, but I will. And it's landed on the top link like that. So yeah, if I tried to do that, never in the world. Right, let's get this lot strapped down and home. Right, that's everything good and tight. That's the only place I could find, but I don't think it's going to come off there. Right, we just drove past my trailer, but I can see the drawbar is up in the air, so I think we're good to go. I don't think it's sunk. I think we got away with it this time. It is. Crumbs, I need to crack on. Right, I got to get back. I got a Zoom meeting in an hour and 15 minutes. Maybe fourth was asking a bit too much. Yeah, that's not too bad. We got the field cleared. Many thanks to Adam Ford and the boys for helping out. That's made my life, although rushed, so much easier. So, and Reg has got the ground cleared. So happy days. Something's running in there. I don't know if it's the dryer or just the cleaner. We'll be back later. Maybe in one of them. Maybe not. We'll see. Yeah, cleaner's going, spitting the crap out on the floor over there.